was so interested in some of the collabs. I mean, first of all, I wasn't expecting a collab with Hood Celebrity.
No.
I
love her.
She's great.
She's the best. Like, Hood Celebrity is the best. Like, I just like women who are self-stars. Yeah.
And then comes Karma.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you open with that.
Nah, I couldn't open with that. I had to tell the whole story.
I know, but when
you feel Karma?
You're like, I was like, holy crap. Like, first of all, I was like, okay, this is the Hood Celeb feature.
Yeah,
and, you know, she took us to Jamaica with us. And we went around, like, all her, her areas and everything. And she's like, she's tough.
She's tough, yeah.
She's tough. And I was like, oh, what? This is, okay, so I turn and you're like, okay, what? I swear to, what's the opening?
I swear that Karma walks with a skirt. Word to my mama, you gonna get what you deserve. Like, it come back around.
And I was just like, when you said that, I was like, oh, wow. It sounds so sweet, but when you listen to the lyrics, it's the thing that you really, it's what we were talking about this the other day.
That's what it is. That's even like the sorry, on Lovers Rock, like in the genre, there be some real like.
Yes.
Like, what did you just say to the man? You know, like, but you singing it so nice.
Sweet, like, but really it's some acid tongue stuff. It's
got you in the line.
Exactly.
Like, you know, like in the silly games.
Yes.
Like, I can never, like, to me, that's just like,
but you,
bruh, like, what are you singing?
I know.
You know, I think we should keep it like it is. What are you doing in a minute, lady? Did you just pump the whole brakes on this dude? And you sang it so sweet.
I know.
And she sang it so like, they both sang it so like,
yeah.
You know, like.
It's just like, you have to listen to the words to know.
You have to.
But that's the thing, it's kind of like, maybe it's a killing them nicely kind
of. It's a killing them softly scenario where you're kind of like, I'm going to say these things to you nicely, but
it's up to you whether you take them on board or not.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's the thing. And to me, that's what Sweetie was too.
Right.
It was like, I wanted to, my parents never really broke up more than they were told. Like, oh, you don't get to come back around here no more. And he was like, all right, you know, in his ego and his hype. And never saw her for 20 whole years. And to me, it was just like, she never got the clarity, and she never got the breakup. It was never the fight that we want. It was never the whole thing that you feel like a breakup should be. And that kind of like let me know, kind of like informed me the way that I tend to break up with people is real like, all right, we're good. You know, I break up with guys like, yeah, I'm not fighting with you, but we're not doing this anymore.
Right.
You know, men be like, I'd be like, so you gonna pack up your stuff or no? You all right, bro? You know, like real life. And so I've had those conversations, and you know, but I wanted to kind of give them a soft breakup in this story, because that's what they did. They didn't really get breakup. They just kind of got separated.
Right.
You know, and then again, this is my way of doing stuff. It's very much like, I'm not fighting you. You run to the end of the road. You know, sweetly, nice, easy. You know. Every female on this album, to me, I looked at them like, nah, like they're doing their thing. Nick and Navi assigned to my label, and I signed them purely because I wanted to work with women who were up doing records in the middle of the night when I was at the club or when I was doing other things. Now they're up and they make their things go. They told me, what sold me in them was they told me their story of their single they have up now called Hot, which is the very first video I've seen of them, and they were like, yo, they happened to be shooting it as like a one-off record with Full Crate, and it happened in the middle of the hurricanes, and everyone had gone home.
Wow. And
it was them and the cameraman and a couple friends.
Oh gosh.
Like that they made on an island, and they were like, right, we're about to shoot this video because it's clear now. Let's go. And they literally were like, it's sunny, it's clear, we'll get it done. They started themselves. They pulled together the backgrounds. They literally were like, set up the shot. Okay, cool, let's go. Like they literally made. And if you see the video and you see it, you're just gonna be like, so this didn't cost you nothing? And y'all did this in the middle of when? After what storm? How?
And with this many people?
With like 3 people. Like, it was ridiculous. I was like, work. You know, like, to me, that shows passion. And I respect that, you know? So I signed them to EST 980, and we're just working to make sure they get the right platform and the right push, you know? And then...
And they happen to sound great.
And they, I mean, I just think they sound glorious.
I know.
They're brilliant. They're like 2 little Petras. It's real, like... out the sky. But no, they've been putting in work for some years, and they're great. you know, and I think they need the place to be. You know, they represent a lot for young black girls, for young girls, for women with. They have a story. You know, they want to do this. This isn't for fun and for fame. You know, they really want to do this for a living, and you can see what they do. And then Alakai Harley's another one who I just love her freedom and her confidence and just the way she is as a person, especially from London. Looking at young women in London who do reggae music, they kind of run a certain way, or they're not really all the way dope, you know. And meanwhile, Alakai came on like, feel love, you want it, and she's just in her vibe, and she's got like a pink hair, and she's herself, but she sings and she chats too. She really has a voice, and she's a self-starter. You know, she gets up and she does the sessions and she writes. She works with some of my friends, and I've seen her online, and I hit them up, and I was like, no, she's one. I'm glad you guys got her, because I would have got her. You know, I'd have been looking for her.
I guess ultimately you always have to have that self-starting motivation, because
this is all I want to work with.
Even if because through life you're going to dip in and dip out, you're going to sign to a label, you might not be with a label, you might, so you're always going to have that thing where it has to be you that
the likelihood now is that you're probably not going to be with a label unless they can OD exploit you, or you've already OD exploited yourself, or given them such a formula where it's kind of like they win, whether you know, you signing with them is just probably for the advance, because right now they're almost like just banks. They really are just banks, or
loaning you out.
Maybe not even banks sometimes.
Loan sharks.
Loan sharks or marketing companies.
Marketing
companies.
Yeah.
They're not even banks, they're marketing companies. You know, you pay them to market you, essentially. So I just want somebody who has a clue or wants to learn or just needs the hand. Right. You know, we'll do everything we can and put you in the best position to succeed. As long as you're not lazy, I'm with it. You know, because I'm not going to be the person that comes to your session and I leave later than you do.
Yes.
Well, I walk in and you smoking a ton of weed and ain't nothing done.
Right.
We good.
That ain't going to work. Nah. You know, you've been around reggae for a while, and, you know, like you said, sometimes it's just not there. And
it's
like,
just not right.
Why is it always with reggae? Like, there's always like an itchy thing, and you never know.
You just be nervous, like,
because you're like,
I got resonate.
And you know what I'm talking about, like, cause it just happens all the time.
I just think people also sometimes feel like it's a trend.
Right. So they don't always know.
They don't always know they don't know the culture.
Right.
It's not something that's taught firsthand unless it's from a child.
Right.
Or from your teenage years. You're not taught you're not taught reggae music in the same way pop and everything else is kind of in your soul, in your face all the time. People describe reggae as like, it's sort of a tropical beat, and I wanted to, someone said that to me the other day, and I was like, did you say tropical beat? Do you think this is Margaritaville? Like, what does tropical beat mean? I love Margaritaville. Work out when I'm on holiday. When I'm in the Bahamas. And I don't want to think too hard, and I don't want to go out and be out here like that. Margaritaville to get it cracking. Orlando, Florida, Margaritaville. But look, listen, you know.
But your whole album.
What you know about to call my records is tropical. Okay, this is juice. Get out of here. Tropical is a juice. So like, to me, but that's the way people perceive it.
Right.
And it's nice, but it's not accurate, and it's not fair. It's not cool. You know, so like, I don't like I understand the trepidation and the whole like, oh god, oh lord.
I've had some off-key like patois, some on records.
I try my best to not do it if I can't do it.
But like you said, I think it's just amazing how probably people just envision what this means. You know,
It's an idea because it has traditionally just come around in waves for everybody else, where people who live it and are in it, we live it and are in it.
Right.
But for everybody else, it's every 3 to 4 year trend on the pop circuit. It's every 3 to 4 year trend on the cool circuit. Right. You know, and so I understand it. I don't agree with it. I get it though. Yeah.
I like that you have that like embedded in you, but then we also know you as like R&B star, and that's unbelievable. Like, I was listening to your voice actually. You know, you do have a really great voice.
Thank you.
I mean, there is a reason why, you know, you're Estelle, and you know, I kind of hear it more sometimes when on the collabs, because like
it forces it out of me.
Yeah, like you know. you've chosen some really good collabs. You know, like
I did. I think I did. Like Chronixx was amazing to me, especially on Queen. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know where he was gonna go. Like young Sizzler, young Bob Marley out there representing for the bubbles and the real dreads. And I'm out here like, yo, can you come and do this record? And you know, like, and he was like, yeah, I want that beat. And I was like, this one? He was like, that one. I was like, bet, come on. I like your way you think. I like your energy. He didn't go for the obvious reggae beat. He was like, nah, let's do the one that has no beat to it.
I know. It's basically you guys like just singing.
Singing. Yeah. And again, the song had to be so clean and simple. And I like his way of writing. It's clean and simple.
And like on that, he's like, so you're like a real king knows.
Should know what a real queen look like.
Right.
Yeah, if you're a king, then you recognize queen.
Okay.
And it's simple. Like this is what I wanted to do with the song Queen, is make something that was a clean, clear toolbox per se.
Right.
And when people write songs, there's been about 7 or 8 records with the title Queen out in the past 2-3 years. I don't understand none of them.
Right.
So for me, it was a challenge to be like, all right, how you gonna the song's gonna be called Queen.
Right.
Okay. How you gonna make this simple? And I was like, okay, what does the Queen do? And there was a song in my head. I went into a meeting and somebody was kind of trying to back me down, like, you know, like, who do you think you are? And, you know, you're not supposed to, your type of woman isn't supposed to, you're supposed to. And I was like,
what?
That was the energy I was getting. And I was like,
yeah,
so
right.
like, you know, I walk
you're
out,
obviously not a king.
And obviously you don't know me. Because my whole thing was like, look, I'm a queen. I'm used to wearing crowns. I'm used to leading. I don't back down. I'm used to standing beside my man, not behind my man. I'm used to walking and having an opinion and being able to lead, because this is the person I am.
Right.
And it's the person I've aspired to be my whole life. I've designed this beautiful life. I put into the air and the energy and prayed and asked God for this beautiful life. Why would I dumb it down because you don't see it that way, or because you feel unconfident about that? Nothing to do with me. This is who I'm used to being. And so the Queen used to wearing crowns. She gonna lead, cannot back down. Like that was my whole no. And just simple toolkits.
Right.
It's a simple toolkit as to how to be a queen.
Yes. If
you're a woman and you're kind of like, I know everyone says I'm supposed to be a queen, but like, how do you carry yourself? What do you say? How do you walk in a room? Used to wearing crowns. Put your head up. You know, you're gonna lead, so lead. Say the right thing. Take control. Be in charge. It's okay. You know, and if you're a king, you'll recognize what she's doing, and you're not gonna make her feel crazy about that.
That's the other important thing. Yeah. It's like,
and you don't want to make your man feel crazy about when he's leading. You'll know when to let him rock, and you know when to let you rock. You know. Right. So,
I like the track with Konshens.
Me too. I love Konshens.
That's another one I wasn't expecting. Like, you know, he always does the gala bubble and, you know, like
the hype,
rock off your butt. But like,
isn't he like new Beanie Man?
Yeah, he's just like always the one with the popping. You know, it's always about the girls, and it's always about some position,
some hype, excitement. Rock off your butt. He had, but the ones I like and what got me into Conscious, like just on some like he can make all that, and that's wonderful. Well, that's yeah. Like that. Yo, I get my soul like, I feel you. Yeah. Like that's how I feel. This is that summertime. That's how I feel. This is me. And I'm like, that's what made me a fan. That record made me a fan. I heard that when I was in Jamaica, like.
It's actually it's a great record, and you always forget because when you think of Conscious, you think, and that's such a big song still.
Big record, like he has catalog at this point. It's been like 6-7 years.
I know.
Work.
I know.
Work. It's
as
what you want. Yeah.
Summertime, like.
Summertime. There you go. I met Busy Signal the other day. He's someone I wish I could have had.
Busy. Oh my God. I want to see Estelle and Busy. That would be amazing.
Sorry. I love Busy. Like it's a whole like. He's exciting too.
Yes.
It's like, look, them two is like looking at Beanie and Bounty a little bit.
Well, I think, Busy's from Bounty's Alliance crew, so you know,
so that makes sense.
In that whole
that makes sense.
Thing, you know.
I think I had the best trip to Jamaica, like on some like random, probably like 4 Darrents type scenario. I had a show in Jamaica for a fashion show, and we were out there just filming extra footage, and they were like, yo, come, let's go kick it with Bounty. I've met Bounty one good time. I was with an ex-boyfriend in Jamaica, and he was like, yo, she's our queen, she's a royal. And I think my ex-boyfriend was shook for a second. You know, Jamaican men be a little bit aggressive and stuff, but they were saying the nicest things, but they be so aggressive.
Well, first of all, you don't want the warlord to be like even looking at you.
But look, he came over with everything nice and said, yo, she's our queen, make sure you treat her like, and he was like, just like you regularly tell a dude, like,
with
yo, make sure, you know, treat her right, she's a good one. And I was just like, Thanks, Melly. I was in my soul like, this is before they had like real for real cameras. They had like I had my like BlackBerry or something. I was like, wait, can we take a picture with this like real camera? Come on, it's a terrible thing.
Did you take it?
I took a real picture. Like it's somewhere. I think
you can't find that.
It's blurry.
Okay,
it's out of focus. It was crazy. And like so, then going back, he was like, yo, and he was like, remember me. And then after we kicked it with him, we filmed a bit. We were in the hood with them. It was fun. It was fine. And then we went over to Hellshire Beach. And Beanie Man randomly, we happened to be kicking it there, celebrating his daughter's birthday.
No way.
And had a whole video shoot. Like, his boy came down with a camera and they shot a video, and I ended up in the video.
That's
like,
how
doing
it
a bowl
goes.
next to Beanie Man. I was just like, what is my life right now? Like, the fan in me was just like, I'm good. I'm straight. I don't need no more co-stars. We good. Like, say something to me. We good. I mean, but it was just like, it was just a cool time. You know what I mean? Like, them guys exemplified my entire childhood, youth.
Of course.
And still now, like, I go on road trips and that's what I play. You know?
You played Bounty and Beanie?